Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Paul. So let's get into some stuff for the stuff today. We got some messiness up today. So first of all, like, share, subscribe, and join the channel. But let's get down to this mess. We got just a few things to get through today. I said just a few. I said, I'm trying to stay top of things. Today is a Monday. It's a little slow. I didn't got 2 videos up for y'all. Already, this is my third one. I'm just trying to push them out. Try to stay ahead and try to be more consistent. So please enjoy, please watch them fully through. Like, share, subscribe, and join the channel. So, and tell me how y'all feel topics and stuff like that. Tell me what I need to work on. It'll really help me out a lot. Tuning in. I appreciate y'all giving me y'all comments about whatever. But if y'all have any topics or any stories or whatever y'all want me to check out and come back with, I can do that. But let's get down to the mess that we got. And first up, we got Karmelo. Karmelo Anthony. The young man that's in Texas. Who ended up taking out who ended up an incident where he ended up taking the life of another athlete. So his family is saying they broke. They broke. So they now need so they actually have not received the money that they GoFund money. They haven't received it yet. The 530K is still in the fund. It's still, if the GoFundMe people have stopped them from trying to get to it or not. So they ended up requesting a appointed lawyer for the son in his upcoming first degree murder case. And yes, so hopefully the appointed lawyer does their job correctly. Hopefully he gets a person that actually know what they're doing and actually is going to fight for him. It's the real thing. I really do hope that's really going to fight for him, really plead his case, and really trying to get him off. If you can't get him off of this, at least get him down to manslaughter. At least manslaughter. I would think at least get him down to manslaughter at the most, because the murder, no. I said that ain't no. Manslaughter, I think yes, but gets a good lawyer, appointed lawyer. I just pray that he does, because that's sad that he's going through this. It's sad, the whole situation, that somebody's life is lost, and it all shouldn't have happened, because the person who's gone should not have said anything to him at all. But it happened. But let's move on past that. Let's get to the next thing we got up, and we got Mr. Trumpety Trump himself. So this man said he done stopped all talks with Canada. He said, it's terminated. The trading agreement with them. I said, what trading agreement? I said, they already told you what they were doing. They knew what they said they was gonna do. They already brought this tariff new tax bill in place. They already did what they was gonna do. They told you it was a done deal. Canada wasn't changing their mind just because you and your team wanted to talk to them and try to change it around, because you forget we get a lot of our goods from them. I said them in Mexico is where we mainly get a lot of stuff, other than overseas from China whatever. But two countries that are right next to us where we get majority of all our goods. And you messed that up. Now you want to give them a 400% increase. Like, okay, we the one losing out because the home real estate industry is one of the biggest industry in the United States. That's gonna be affected the most because renovation and stuff. You get most of the stuff from Canada. So I said, now you really didn't screwed up. That's like your talk is like terminated, like you is. Bad Trump. Get out my face. I ain't got time for you today. You a man. I can't deal with you. So stupid. This man know he is a mess. Such a mess. It's sad that he wants to. I said it's crazy that he wants to be Obama and Joe Biden so bad. He be them so bad. He want their personality. He want their swag. He want their charisma. Hope I'm saying the word right. He want their being of who they are so bad that he doesn't have it. He been trying to be their type of personality all his life. He never could get it. He think because he got that wife, he got it. Because she don't even want you. She just trying to stay in America. Ah, I'm silly. I'm still silly. But let's move on. Okay. Now let's get into this. So we got a Texas man. So he was born on a U.S. soldier army base in Germany. So he ended up having he ended up being pulled over traffic stop. He had a traffic stop where they ended up checking his ID, and it was found out that he was not registered as a U.S. citizen or a German citizen at all. So they ended up shipping him. They shipped him back to Germany. I said what? But I said no. They was gonna ship him back to Germany. Um, but they end up shipping him because his dad is Jamaican. They shipped him to Jamaica. I'm like, huh? He lived in Texas all his life, and all of a sudden, all because he got pulled over for a traffic stop. This man is now in Jamaica. I said, what? I said he was born on an army base, meaning his mom was in the army. So I'm like, that does not make him an immigrant. He wasn't an immigrant at all. He was actually a U.S. citizen. And I said, this is not making sense. This type of stuff right here is the things that Donald Trump is doing. And I'm like, so what about your kids? All your kids, actually, your grown ones. Every single one of them. They can be shipped too. Because I don't know where his wife. She's the only one. I said she's America. That daughter would be the only one that would be staying. To be honest, if no, well, you can't say that because he's not originally from here. So he and this man is in the same situation. So they should be shipped to. Oh my God. This is just out of control. Oh man. I hope that he is able to get back here to the United States soon. Back to his family and stuff. Because something has to be done. It really does. To be shipped to Jamaica, a place that you ain't never been to. And I don't even know if this meant it didn't even say if his father was even over there. But that's sad. Good luck. Now let's get into the last thing we got up, and that will be Saucysantana saga. So his ex Chef D. So Chef D ended up on he was on social media. So he was doing an interview with Rick Rosa, who is a influencer on TikTok, big uh big O, but mostly TikTok. So they were doing an interview, y'all. So um Chef Don actually had just got out of jail or whatever. So he was trying to rebrand himself. So he was talking about his relationship with Saucy. And this man went into he was with Saucy for 5 years. He said Saucy stank. Saucy had bumpity bumps in between the thighs. He I said he said he ain't never slept with Saucy. In the 5 years, Saucy ain't even his type. He like light skin, Spanish pretty boys. I said, huh? If you like light skin pretty boys, Spanish Latino ones, then why was you with Saucy for 5 years old? So you was trying to get come up because Saucy is that one that you needed to elevate, and you couldn't do it on your own, and you needed the connection that he had with pop. He was on Love and Hip Hop this past season. Well, the one, not the one that just the one before. You was on there with Saucy, trying to get back with Saucy, and wanted to marry him and all this stuff. Yeah, but now, no, I said, yeah, it ain't making any. I said, yeah, and then so Saucy ended up coming on to the and trying to figure out what's going on. So what's this about? So Saucy about her Rose, come on in, come on in, come on in. Rick Rose want to act big in bed after Saucy clicked off. He said, "You ain't want a part. You want nothing to part of this. You said you wanted him to deal with it. He wanted to rebrand himself. He want to know y'all talking about me, about me." I said, "Oh God." You ain't talking about rebranding yourself. You talking about me. I said, "Wish it was." It was like you were talking about Saucy, big. You was dogging Saucy. It's like how you rebranding yourself, but you dogging somebody else, but you keep trying to get back with them at every turn. And this person is not the person that you want to be with. This person is all these things and not even the flavor that you even go for. If it's not the flavor you go for, why would you even attempt to go for that flavor? I don't get it. But I've seen people do it a lot of times because most of them do it because they're trying to get that bag. They're trying to get that money. Or they just a narcissist and they want what they want. And they kind of get what they want to an extent where Chef D ended up being on Zeus Network, the Bad Boys Club, season 1, and that was it. And that's all he did. Like you got that, but that was it. Nothing else. So I said you really didn't elevate that far. But it's what it is. That's what's going on with Saucy and his saga of boy toys. But that's all that I got for y'all today. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy Paul. Like, share, subscribe, and join the channel. And I'll get back to y'all later. Bye, y'all. Let me see.